Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Thursday Readings. I'm Brooke, aka Intuitive Focus. And people, if you could just share us out, that would be brilliant. I'm just sharing myself out at the moment. How is everyone today? I hope you've had a wonderful day. I've been out in the garden. Got a new garden bed happening. A lot of pea straw, a lot of mulch, a lot of a fair bit of dirt. Didn't have as much dirt, so you just use pea straw. G'day, Julie. How you going? Happy Thursday. It is a happy Thursday. If you make it happy, so just make it happy, and then it will be a happy Thursday. It's all up to us. I'm just sharing out at the moment. What are all these? And oh my god, just sharing. Okay, just share us out, people. I'll be with you in a sec. I'm just sharing myself out. Yeah, that'll do. Close enough. A couple of shares. That's it. How is everyone today? Who we got here? G'day, Safi. How you going? People, I've come to give you the messages that you need. And if you don't, g'day, Nikitha. How you going? Yeah, good. You can ask anything you want. It's a free world. Free-ish, depending where you live. I live in Australia, so we're basically under a government dictatorship. Don't know. Ask him. It can't be Thursday. It was Thursday last week. There. Do you see the pattern? That's it. We got to see the pattern, people. We got to see the patterns. G'day, Angelina. How you going? People, I will start with a group reading for everyone, and then I'll read who I'm drawn to. 1 second. But if you want a guaranteed reading, a guaranteed extended reading, please donate to the PayPal link. I will pin it. Exchange of energies, or if you want to donate to pay it forward, that would be muchly appreciated. Just go in there now, get it in there, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pick up sticks, 7, 8, 9. I don't know how it goes. Did that work? Oh, it did. And I'll pin it. So people, grab your coffee. Definitely grab. G'day, Chiquita. How you going? Driving to work? All right. Then you'll be on the coffee too then. So people, I'll start the group reading for everyone, and then I'll read who I'm drawn to, or you want to take priority to guarantee an extended reading. Donate to PayPal. Some beautiful people pay it forward, so I get to pick some people to have extended readings, which is very good. Donated a cup of coffee. Yeah, but you got to have one for yourself, Angelita. Can't just send me one. I'm not drinking. I don't drink alone, especially coffee. Yeah, I do. Well, I'm not alone. I'm in my garden, talking to my plants. So, So thank you, Angelita. So, group reading for everyone. Wait a sec, Cindy. I've just got to check. Oh, yeah. Remember, Cindy, we're going to do the... I'll send you... Okay, I'm going to forward this to you, Cindy. Can you take care of it? Forward to Cindy. There we go. That's a nice number, Cindy. I just sent it to you via Messenger to take care of it. So, people, I'll start with group reading. And g'day, Alex. How you going? And we'll see where it goes from there. G'day, Amanda. Amanda, are you in your pajamas? You're always in your pajamas, aren't you? And you're not at work? Soul Cidio, g'day. How you going? Welcome. Okay, I'll start with a group reading for everyone. And we'll see what's happening in the... People, we're getting lost. We're getting lost in life at the moment. Okay, it's not hard to do. There's a lot going around. There's a lot happening. I don't watch the news, so I wouldn't have a clue what's happening on that. Mind you, it's only just propaganda bullshit. But at the moment, I got the Druid hold space. So that's inverted. So this is me. This is telling me that everyone's unsettled. They're up and down, up and down, up and down. Not me at the moment. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty chilled. But at the moment, people, look, we have to hold space, and if we want that positivity, we want a positive world. We've got to remain positive. Okay, we got to hold that space. So when something comes, we can take it personally. We can go into reaction mode, or we can hold space and go, well, I don't want that, but not letting that affect me. But see, because underneath I've got the sage card, and that's inverted too. It says be devoted and committed. So people, how committed are you? We want happiness. Everyone's like, oh, I just want to be happy. I want to have a happy life. I want to be joyful. Well, that's about us holding space. That's us holding that joy, not being overly influenced and battered around by everything day-to-day life. But that's what happens is people, we get caught off guard all the time. We get caught off guard. Something happens at work and we're like, fuck. Oh, this is someone, we get a bill in and we're like, oh, shit. They get bills all the time. We get this, we get that. We get all sorts of stuff happen. It's part of life. We've got to stop letting it sway us. We've got to stop letting it affect us so much, because it doesn't just happen one day and you're like, oh, I've done this and I've got this and I've got that and I'm suddenly happy. No, happiness is a state of mind, and we do that by holding our space and learning not to be swayed by stuff that comes in. Okay, otherwise circumstances dictate our attitude. Okay, so we've got to stand our ground. We've got to hold that space. When stuff happens, I'm going to go, I'm going to remain positive. I'm going to remain that right headspace, but it takes commitment. It takes practice. Okay, you've got to be devoted. You've got to be committed. Everyone just wants to know, oh, when's my circumstances going to make me happy all the time? It doesn't work that way. But what happens is when you line up, you choose to be happy all the time, you attract more of that. And then things are happier. So which way do you want to go about it? You want to be in the driver's seat, or you want to be in the back seat going, oh, when's it going to, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? It's all up to us. It's all up to us. Because at the bottom of it, look, you want happiness, people? Ignite the passion. I've got the Fire Guardian inverted. Ignite the passion. What makes you spark? What do you truly want out of life? This is what we've got to search for. This is what we've got to look for. This is what, because that's what makes us happy. If you're not happy in your life, you know why? Because you're not living for your passion. You're not living for your desires. You're not living for the reason why you're here. You're living for something. You're living for the bank. You're living for the greedy guys at the top. Well, how's that working for you? Okay, it's up to you, people. But ignite that passion. Find your spark. Find your passion. Do what brings you joy, and this is how then things start to line up. Okay, but at the moment, people just want stuff. When am I going to get stuff? When am I going to get stuff? I'm going to get stuff that makes me happy? When am I going to get a partner that makes me happy? When you get happy, and you'll attract a happy person. But if you, let's not go there. Let's not go there. This is a group reading for everyone. And what is see frustration, people? If you don't hold that space, that positive space, and you're not committed to changing things, you're not committed to finding your passion. I've got a frustration card that goes frustration, frustration, frustration. Life is as good as it's going to get. Life is as good as you're going to make it. Eva, if you live worried about the future all the time, you're going to miss the moment. Okay? And you're going to miss what's going on in the moment. Okay, so the action card for everyone is moving in a new direction. What we're doing at the moment, okay, holding that space, being devoted, committed to us, to our happiness, to our life, being devoted and committed to our health, igniting our passion and find out what makes us tick. People, we have to do this. It's not just going to happen. But at the moment, I've got the main action card is the Direction Guardian. So is the Traveler. Move in a new direction. People, Einstein's definition of insanity is trying the same thing every day and expecting different results. So which category do we fall into? This is not having a go at anyone. This is just how it works, people. And when you work out how it works, then you can work out. Once you work out the rules to the game, then you can learn how to play it. But at the moment, they don't teach you the rules to the game. They just teach us to be good little slaves. To that, ain't doing that. Okay. See, look. Moving forward from the traveller, look, this is inverted. The Seers card, see beyond your current situation. Okay, what our reality? We create our own reality, people. So if you can't see the big picture and how things pan out, okay, then we just go looking for instant gratification. We go for circumstances, gratification, and this is all that we search for. Okay, gratification. You want to feed a hunger. The more you feed a hunger, the more it grows. The more food you need. You know, like when you're eating, you just eat bigger bowls till your stomach gets big like mine. You'll get hungrier, and then you'll want bigger bowls, and so on and so on. Okay, when we feed addictions, they grow. Where energy flows, energy grows. Okay, so see past your current situation. Let's start looking at the big picture, people. We've got to shape things up. You want the changes, you're going to make the changes. See, I got the High Priestess. Harness the mystic power. The High Priestess is all about understanding the illusion and knowing what you're dealing with and learning about what you're dealing with. Okay, so people, it's very important to know your shit. And if you don't know, find out. Find out. Absolutely. Learn to learn. Okay. People go, some people go to me, oh, yeah, I'm no good at research and learning. Start doing it. You'll get better. You'll get really good at it. Okay. Start a bit slow and then you'll get great at it. And the last card I've got for people is the White Witch, be the light. When we be the light, okay, this is about, you want to be that positive. This is about being a positive. This is about raising in vibration. When the brighter we shine, the higher vibration, stuff that doesn't resonate usually wants to go the other way. Okay, but the good stuff that resonates, the more we raise our frequency, the more we hold that happy space, the more happiness will be drawn to us. Okay, people. So that is the group reading for everyone. And take what resonates, and don't take what doesn't resonate. Free will and all, you know. That's it. Okay. G'day, Emma. How you going, Kathleen? Hey, everyone. Okay. I will go now to. Let's see. I've got some pay it forwards to do. Cindy, are we? Yep. Okay. Let's roll the clip. People, if you would like an extended reading, I guaranteed, please donate. But yeah, there's a bit of luck here. If you can tune in, you can tune in. Maybe you can pick the number and get a free reading. So pick a number between 10 and between 9 and 31, technically. And the person who gets the number of destiny, it'll be their destiny to have a reading. Put it there so I know what it is. Okay. So who would like? So no one wants a reading. No one's. Have I frozen up? So no one's typing in. No one wants a reading. Whoa, people, a number between. Oh God, Emma, you got it. How'd you do that? Right out there. No, first one in. Boom. Okay, Emma. What do you want? What do you need to know? What's happening at the moment in your neck of the woods? Do you need me to look into your thing? I asked my guides, ooh la la, why don't you just ask yourself? Yeah, ask my guides. You are, you guys. I got guide 1, guide 2, and guide 3. Sometimes I get them mixed up, but they're good guides. Okay, I'm going to light my frankincense. And then the start for you. Emma, if you could just center yourself while I light my frankincense. Okay, Emma. Emma. That's because it is you. If it's not, then we got problems. What are you struggling with, Emma? Okay, sometimes we're going to remember, Emma, that not to focus on what we can't change and focus on what we can change. Things that we don't want to give energy to things that are out of our hands, because all we end up doing is going into ego mode, and then our ego goes on autopilot, and then we just make up scenarios how things are going to play out to make us feel more comfortable. And it's comfortable, the unknown. The unknown is just the unknown. We spend all our time in our head, because at the moment, the first card I had for you is the White Witch, has been light. This is about raising our vibration. Because when we raise that vibration, then stuff that doesn't resonate falls away, all the yucky stuff in life. Not all of it. Some of it still comes around, but most of it. What are you caught up in? Emmy, still in your head. You're still so much in your head, in the worry mode. Why does that keeps crawling back in? Okay. Where's your focus at the moment? Still got that you're focusing on a lot of stuff that you shouldn't be focusing on. You know better than this. Rising above lots. We'll continue to rise above lots. But why do you see? This is the problem. Is I got the fox spirit, trusting talents in changing times. You know this. That's inverted. Father Sky, trust the unknown. That's inverted. So what this is telling me is this is the battle of the mind for you at the moment, Emma. This is the battle of the mind. Well, it's about trusting. The fox is a survivor, right? But I got you're a survivor inverted and trusting the unknown inverted. This is telling me that you're in your ego's running right. You're giving it too much power. This is where the worry is. This is the ego creates 99.999% of all the worry. It tries to run all the scenarios and go, how's this going to play out? How's that going to play out? What if this happens? What if I'm going to do with this happen? And all it does is take us out of the moment. All it does is lower our vibration. Okay? You got to get out of the head. You know this stuff. So you got to play that mind game that every time these thoughts come back in, you've got to go, yeah, nah, change your mind, because they're trying to lower your vibration at the moment. Yeah, in your head. You know better. Yeah. That's the ego. That's the I am. Continually playing out these things. And it's gonna always do it until you catch it and go back into the moment. Till you catch it, go back in the moment. To catch yourself, go back in the moment. It's a continual battle. This is the foundation of everything. This is the foundation of manifestation. This is the foundation of knowing what we are. This is where it all is. It's the principle. It's the principle behind where it all is. Because all it does is when we get caught in that, and we get caught in our minds, and our ego runs all these scenarios, it feeds the old stuff. And at the moment, I got the autumn card. Release the old and rest, and let it rest. As soon as it comes out, and I got stuff that comes into my head, and as soon as it comes in, I return to Zen Man, and I clear that energy, and I don't want to think about that. Okay, I do a clearing. I do a clearing statement, and I get rid of it. Every time stuff I don't want comes into my head. It's about being present. We've got to get on that game, people. That is the foundation of everything. Oh, I got a jumper. Got 2 cards come out. See, I got the oracle card for your action card. Wait for important information. Information's coming. It'll come through a song, it'll come through here, it'll come through there, but the information's already inside of you. Everything, people, the answers to all the questions you're asking is already inside of you. But what happens is when we've got the wrong perspective, or when the I am and the ego is running the show, trying to work out everything, try to play scenarios, we get so much stuff caught up. We get so many things that are telling us what it is that we just don't see it from the right perspective. Okay. And that's when we get the epiphanies. When the epiphanies aren't downloads, epiphanies are just like the information's already there. And then when you start to see things for what they are without attachment, then that answer that was already there comes into your head, and you're like, I get it now. And it was already there. Everything is already there. That's the power you have, Emma. That's the power we all have. But at the moment, I got the mirror guarding come up. Take time to reflect. What energy are we putting out? What energy are we putting out, Emma? What energy are you putting out? Because you're a dinky die manifester. You're all perfect manifestors. Every manifester on one of you. You know? So you got to really look at the energies that you're putting out. Because when, as we were saying at the beginning of the reading, when you go into that ego mode and run the scenarios, boom, before you know it, the ego's doing all the manifesting. You're manifesting on autopilot. Do you want to manifest on autopilot? We've done that for most of our lives. You really want it to go that way? Then you got to think about where you're putting your energy. Very much so. Because at the moment, you're just in reaction mode. Thought comes in. Oh, right, thought. Boom, boom, boom. And reaction mode. I got the Shaolin monk inverted. Big graceful movement. Everything's shooting out everywhere. Yep. Well, that's it, because autopilot's running the show. It always runs the show. It's not easy, but the more practice, Susan, the more practice we put into, and we just catch ourselves and snap ourselves out of it and come back into the moment. It's a constant battle. I do it nonstop, all day long. The only time I can ground and get out of my head when I'm in my garden, because I'm talking to my plants, going, "Hey guys, how are you today? You grown for me?" You know. And then when you're in the moment, you're in the driver's seat. So very important to come out of that reaction mode, Emma. Come out of that reaction mode. You're in reaction mode because it's where you're putting your energy. You're feeding the thoughts of the I am. And when we do that, see, look, I got surrender to the divine. That's inverted. Why is surrender to the divine inverted? People go, I surrender. Do you? Surrender to the ego? Because the ego's running on autopilot and we're going to snap ourselves out of it. That's why people have trouble surrendering. Well, multiple reasons. But in this stage, surrendering to the divine it's all about catching that self. It's all about grounding. It's all about being in the moment. It's all about watching that energy, Emma. You know all this stuff because you do know that you need to catch yourself. Yeah, just get rid of that. Blah, blah. It's horrible. Your inner self has been screaming at you. Yourself, your singularity has been screaming at you. The internal battle. Okay? We've all got to get on that game. We've all got to get on that game. Otherwise, people just all day catch yourself. Get out of my head. Get present in the moment. Get out of my head. Get present in the moment. Get out of my head. Get present in the moment. Sometimes we're going to plan ahead. I'm not saying that. But when we're planning, but we tend to do it non-stop all the time if you don't catch yourself. Constantly somewhere else. And your last card, Emma, is surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust in the universal flow. And go, I don't know, checks in the mail, it's getting here sometime. Thank you, universe. Till then, I'm rocking and rolling. I hope that helped you, Emma. Ergo. Ego. I am. It's that voice. It keeps us in the known. It's the part of us that is scared of the unknown. It's the part of us that doesn't want us to move forward and feel uncomfortable. It's a part of us that justifies all the shitty decisions that we make. It's a part of us that beats up on ourselves instead of addressing the problem. Because beating up on ourselves is like a cop-out. Going, oh, I'm angry with myself. Yeah, that's child crap. You just got to go, yeah, fucked up. Okay, I got to make better decisions. Okay, that's what you got to do. Not beat yourself up. That's kid stuff. I hope it's helped. Kicking you out. The universe is kicking me out. Did you? No. We just go on autopilot and we create all that, Emma. We just draw it to us. Yeah, inner self, outer self. It's just a reference point. Okay, otherwise it gets confusing. Yes, Mr. Steffi. Absolutely. So that was Steffi put his 2 bobs in, but technically he paid for that reading. So thank you, Steffi. And you can catch Steffi on Monday nights on More Than a Reading Show and on Fridays for the show that hasn't got a title. Oh, Me Being Me or Him Being Him. But yeah, you get the picture. And that's on Fridays. Great show. Okay, so now I'll just check. I've got some donated readings. Who have I got to do? I've got Alex next. Alex, you're up. Where is Alex? He sent you the number, didn't he, Emma? Hey man, he donates for the reading. He can send if he wants to send the number to someone. I'm not saying it wasn't suspicious when you just typed it in. Not suspicious at all. G'day, Wendy. Hey, Karen. Yeah, Karen. What I do, it's written down the bottom, is people donate for a guaranteed extended reading. Some people donate to pay it forward. So sometimes it can, if I'm drawn to someone, they can get an extended reading. But at the end of the show, I do run out readings for everyone who's missed out. But if you want a guaranteed reading, a guaranteed spot, just donate to the PayPal link. It's the sure way to get a reading. Hey, Princess Sophia, how you going? Okay. Where's it? What? What are you talking about? Okay. Alex, you're here. Alex, there seems to be a repeating pattern for you at the moment. Alex, can you just sit there for a second? Big breathe in through your nose, out. If it's possible, just sit down, just focus. Big breath in, big breath out, and just calm yourself. Alex, look, you gotta. Feels like you're carrying around weight on your shoulders. Okay, all these burdens from this and that, everywhere. Okay, it feels like you're carrying around a ton of stuff on your back continually. But how often, how long how long are you going to go around in the same cycles? Okay, I've got cycles, patterns here. It seems to be, like the wheel of fortune. You're going around on the wheel. The wheel. Then it's this, then it's that, then it's this, then it's that. Yeah, a lot of lives like that. But at the moment, I've got a choice to make. There's a choice to make, and this is inverted. Do you truly want things to change? Do you want life to change? What do you want to change? What do you need help with? Well, there's a choice that you're not making. And it seems to be going external. Everything's external. It's about what they're doing. It's about, oh, that's happening. It's about this is happening. Okay, it's all external. But when we come into the driver's seat, this is all about when we want to change things, because there seems to be a pattern. There seems to be a pattern, a continual pattern. Okay, you're running into the same things. You're running into, there's always stuff happening. There's always stuff happening. Okay, because you're running on patterns. You're running, as we were talking earlier in the show. Your ego's running you on autopilot, non-stop, autopilot. And we have to snap ourselves out of it. Okay, I've got the direction guardian, the air guardian. Shift your perception, expand your universe, see the patterns, make a choice, see the patterns. It comes back to you knowing yourself. Then you can make a lot of stuff. You can change a lot of stuff. Instead of me pulling a card saying, hey, this is coming up. Oh, cool, you got this coming in. Hey, new love. Hey, money. Hey, happy times. But it'll all be circumstantial. But at the moment, Alex, it comes down to you just saying, look, I need to seriously make some changes. This can be very scary. But this is all that we do, is we keep falling into dire straits, or we keep ending up victims of circumstances because we keep making choices that create patterns. Patterns. And the patterns that are all choices. So I got here, let's expand your universe. But people don't. They want to stay. They want to stay in that box, that comfort zone. They don't want to look at their choices. They don't want to see the patterns. They want to blame everything external. But these cards are just saying, Alex, what do you truly want? What do you hope to achieve? What do you truly desire? Are you willing to make the choice to truly step into your power, to know yourself, and truly start having the life that you want? Or do we just get distracted and go on autopilot again and again and do the same thing? Because I'm getting in cycles here. So I've got the medicine guarding. Be open to healing information. The healing information is not coming from anyone except from you. Healing information is when you realize, wait a sec, I've got to start making choices not based on instant gratification or just right in front of me. This is about getting into the big picture. This I can pull card after card after card after card, Alex. But you've closed yourself. You closed yourself off. You've closed yourself off to yourself at the moment, and the internal you is screaming its head off at you, going, when are you going to nurture me? When are you going to work with me? Because your heart's guarded for all the pain, all the stuff that you carry around, all the stuff that the I am, the ego tells you. It's in your ear non-stop, and you feed it. We all do. Got to break that pattern. and make a choice. But it's hard. I got the Knight. He's inverted. Be brave and honest. You're struggling. We all struggle to do this to ourselves, to be brave and honest to ourselves. Because it's like, oh, that's too much hard work. Or it's the unknown. That's what truly scares us. That's why the ego talks us out of it. Makes excuses for our choices. Makes reasoning excuses for our behaviors and our choices, and us not being accountable for everything. Because as soon as we become accountable for everything, we start to move in the unknown. How bad do you want it, Alex? How bad do you want to know? How bad do you want to know you? I've got another deck, and I can look for cards that say, hey, this is going to end. That's going to resolve itself. But that'll all be circumstantial. When we start being brave and honest to ourselves, that's when things really change. You could say it's a game changer, an absolute game changer. But you know, when you make that choice to be brave, you got to be brave and honest. See, you can't be brave. Brave is not the absence of fear. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's not courage. It's not bravery if you're not scared. But you just push fear aside and you go, it needs to be done. This is inverted. This says a win-win outcome is forecast. But you know why it's inverted? Because it's waiting for you to be brave and honest to yourself, to make that choice, to expand your universe, to see the patterns, to shift your perception, to start the healing process and open that heart. Okay. And I'll get a last card for you, Alex. Your last card is Surrender to Frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving the dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup. So you may approach the situation more calmly. I hope that's helped you, Alex. At the end of the day, there's no way around it, Alex. You can meditate and tune into spirit as much as you want until you start doing that work. So you start making the choices, start controlling in here and in here. It's all bullshit. That's all we got. That's the interface that we are given. The base interface. You're welcome. I hope that's helped you, Alex. I hope that's helped you. You got some work. We've all got some work to do, Alex. Every single one of us, except for that guy over there. I don't think he's going to do the work. Anyway, doesn't matter. Hey, old soul. Hey, Gio. Good morning. It's good evening here. Oh, look what the cat dragged in, Karina. Jane, what are you doing, man? What are you raising up, man? Raising up, Karina. You come to upset my my viewers, have you? That's okay. You can res them up. It's always good for a bit of fun. Okay, and next I've got a reading to do from We Love Cindy. I'm not polish-handling because you're here, Karina. It's nothing to do with it. I just like the smell. She's probably left. Okay. Nikia or Solcito or Eva. Any of you three here? First three people on the show. No, I just like the smell. No, I wasn't doing that. I do it every couple of readings anyway. I think we can ask a question. Anyone can ask whatever question they want. Yeah, probably have had several lives before this one, I'd say. Okay, so I'm looking for Dawn, Whitney, Kathleen. You use the guys there? Do you research on Geminis? They're a funny bunch, the Jimmies. Do you want to date him? You're asking me to make your choices for you. Jill, what does your gut instinct say? Well, then date him. Keep a level head. Date him. Well, we have... Jill, we're going to... If you want to date him, date him. Okay? There's red flags there. See the red flags. So he's famous and he's busy. If it's online, if it's just online, watch out. Probably getting scammed. Yeah. Let's have a look, Jill. It's not online? I'm asking, will he be coming overseas? Well, until he does, if you want to... Sounds like it's online to me. Don't like answering questions like that. It's messing with people's. It's your choice to make. Your lesson to learn. Okay. So who did I have? I had. Let's see the name. Kathleen. Mary, are you here? Susan. Susan's here. Susan. I saw you commenting. Susan, you're up. Yeah. Pretty much. Okay, let's have a look. Hey there, Hema. Ask him. See what happens. If he wants to come over, he'll come over. If he thinks you're worth it. Hey, Michelle. Okay, Susan. Can you just do me a big favor? Take a big breath in. Hold it. And a big breath out. Focus on your heart space. Autopilots. Susan. Feels like you're on autopilot. Ungrounded in your head. Look, the reason you're finding it hard to get the changes you want in life Susan, do you want to know what cycle you're in? You're in a cycle. You're holding on to stuff. You're worried about what everyone thinks, how everything looks. What are they going to think? Because you're not where exactly you thought you would be in life at the moment, you've got judgment on yourself. So much judgment, so much burden. You know, you play the blame game and you play the blame game on yourself. At the moment, it feels like that you're the Susan, you're being your biggest enemy at the moment. And there's probably other people around you, but when we get into this mindset, this is what we draw in. We draw in more of this. Because you're worried about you've lost your way, you've lost your dreams, you've lost your desires. It feels like you're just in self-judgment, just so much in self-judgment that you're telling yourself all sorts of you. And when we do this, we beat ourselves up. We blame everything externally. But at the moment, and you're inside your head. You're inside your head telling you all sorts of stuff. Telling ourselves all sorts of garbage. Telling yourself This is a pattern. You form this routine as a defense mechanism. You've created this barrier around you, this safe space, this. And you've got a wall around you, Susan. You've built this wall around you. Will your life change? Circumstances. When circumstances line up, that's the best you can hope for at the moment. Who knows? Do you want to change, though? Do you want to change? Do you want to change your life? You're going to need some life coaching. You're going to need some help. It starts with making a choice. But the moment I've got just walls around yourself, you just built these walls around yourself, inside your head, going rah 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 at yourself, blaming everything else, blaming yourself, blaming everything, going it's not fair, it's not fair, it's not fair. And this is a cycle that you're in. This is a pattern you're in. You've got to break the pattern. We break the pattern when we stop bullshitting ourselves. We stop lying to ourselves. We all do it. This is not you. We all do it, Susan. But we've got to start recognizing it. It's going to take work. It's going to take effort. It's going to take all sorts of stuff on your behalf. Feeling uncomfortable. Learning the mind. Deciphering the ego, which controls 99.99% of people 99.999% of the time. And people are like, when am I going to find love? When am I going to do this? When's this going to happen for me? When you get lucky, or you make the choice. This all starts with divine timing. These cycles will start. What you're going through now, when you want things to change, when you choose to change them, that's when the things will start shedding for your life. That's when all the crap will start falling away, when you choose to deal with it. When you make the choice, Susan. There's no way around it. We've all got to do it. It's how it works. I've got the frustration card, which is basically talking is nothing will come of this. Nothing will come of this situation. This is about divine timing. Okay, but you've got to have that conversation. You've got to have the conversation with yourself. The only problem with having the conversation with ourselves is it's basically you've got some choices to make, some changes to make, and some choices. Until you make those choices and you make those changes, it'll just keep going around in a circle. But your main action card is the warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. This is going to take a lot of courage, Susan. It's going to take a lot of courage. It's going to take effort. This is why most people don't do it. Most people just go to work, pay their bills, and become a slave that gets drunk on the weekends or goes on holiday once a year. And they think that's life. I'm so happy, that's all it amounts to. It's hard. Especially when you work out that we've been lied to all our lives by a lot of things. But at the moment, you need to make the choice. And it's going to take courage on your behalf. It's going to take effort on your behalf. Okay? So there's changes there. But I'm not going to pull more cards to go, hey, this is going to be happy here. This is going to be happy there. It's not about that. It's about empowering you, Susan. It's about you knowing you making the choices to take your life back instead of just letting it be run by circumstances. Okay? I'll get your last card for you. Your last card, Susan, is surrender to obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even resolve a problem. Okay? So if you obsess about a person or a situation, turn over the dilemma to spirit. Doing this will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. Okay? I hope that's helped you, Susan. And that was a reading donated by... I'll find the clip. I found it. Coffee. I want to know if you come towards. Read Hima. Well, are you going to commit to someone that you don't know if they're telling the truth or not? You better get to know them better. Just tell me so I can hook up and get married and then... Come on, people. You've got to get to know someone. If you can't tell when someone's telling you the truth or they're acting suspicious or they're acting... If you go into a relationship with someone, if you can't tell when they're uneasy, if you can't tell when they're lying, if you can't tell when they're bullshitting you, or if you can't tell when they're hurting, you can't tell when they're down, what do you do in a relationship with a person? Just use them for sex or something. I don't know. Oh, keep it simple. Only share the cheesecake. Whew. Okay. Who wants a blowfish reading? Anyone want a blowfish reading? Who would like a blowfish reading? A blowfish reading. A mouthful of coffee reading. Okay, Amanda, would you like to pick someone for a reading? You can pick today. Pick someone. Don't just pick someone to suck up to. Use your intuition. So, yeah, I like her. I'm going to suck up to her and pick her for a reading. She's cool. I think someone who needs it. Are you sure? Got any ideas, Amanda? Oh no! Are you going to take that, Amanda? Are you going to take that? Come on, Amanda. I wouldn't put up with that. I'd be like, man, I'd be onto that. I'd be like, who the stuff do you think you are? Oh no, it's just blowfish reading is just a normal reading, but I have that. Amanda donates quite often, and she had that picture on Facebook of her with a blowfish. So I just took it and said, "Yeah, blowfish reading." Well, she likes to fish, and she tags fish and puts the fish back in the sea. After tagging them, after putting them through immense amounts of stress, she goes, "Oh no, I'm giving them a piercing. Now they're the cool fish on the block." Well, it's called by looking up and down. In Amanda, you look up and down in the chat. You can't pick. You can't pick who you want to have for the reading. My God. Well, you might as well just get in your pajamas and go and sit on the couch. You're no good here. Hey, Roxy Lou, how you going? Still haven't picked anyone, Amanda. Okay. Karen, Amanda has picked you. Is there anything relevant you would like to know about? What are you struggling with? Where are your blocks? What are you not seeing? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Hey, Donna. Look, are you stuck getting things back on track? Do you feel like what's holding you up? What are you waiting for? Karen, what are you waiting for? Feels like you're waiting for something. Now look, Karen. At the moment, this depends on you getting Look, there's some uncertainty. It feels like there's some uncertainty in some things that you want to move forward with at the moment, or things are just taking their sweet time at the moment. Okay, but it's all there. The problem is you're overthinking. There's too much overthinking. There's too much. What happens is when we overthinking creates indecision, and I'm feeling like there's a lot of indecision at the moment, and this is clouding your clarity. Okay, but there needs to be some planning happening. But the problem is I just feel like there's a lot of indecision. There's overthinking. This is doing your head in, and you're like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. How do I go about it? Because you're waiting on information. You're like, I need to know this thing first. I don't know about this, and I don't mean that. And it's time to just get things happening, get things moving. Get some action happening. Get some action happening. But the problem is with the indecision, the overthinking. Is because you're always like 100 steps there. You're trying to play everything out and work out how everything is going to happen. You just need to buckle down and get it happening. Write it down, but not sit there and dwell on thinking about it. You're overthinking everything. You're looking for answers. This indecision is because you got so much stuff in your head. All the answers you want are already there, but you can't filter them out. You're struggling to get the clarity to filter them out. There's no clarity because the water's murky, because it's a sea, it's stirred up. Yeah, the water's all stirred up, full of thoughts. And people want clarity. They're like, when am I going to get clarity? When the universe brings it to me. No. When you get out of your head, you detach from everything and clear your mind. And it's like, oh, there's the clarity I was looking for. Just over there, I can see it now. But when there's stuff everywhere, we're just like, where? No clarity. Too many decisions to make. So time to get some planning happening. And, when you move forward and when you start to get out of that head, start overthinking and just start to move forward and get some planning and take some steps, you'll be in a position, you'll be in a perspective where those answers and that clarity is going to drop in. And then you go, oh, okay, let's just change that up. Boom. Okay, I need to look at that. But if you just keep going back to the same cycle of overthinking, you're going to overwhelm yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself. We need to get that clarity. We want to get you out of your head. Learn what it is to be present. Because I got the his card, here and now. Hey, bro. Any chance of a coffee? This is my brother. So it's all about this. This is all about getting out of your head and getting action happening. This will start to free up the space that space that you so long desire for, to get that clarity to start moving forward, because it's all within you. Okay. And make sure you come from the heart, Karen. Come from the heart. Always come from the heart. Respond with grace. Okay? Someone can be mean to you and you can still smile and go, hey, man, it's all good, motherfucker. I understand. Whatever. Okay? Come from that place of love. And your last card is... Are you losing sleep? I got your 2 last cards. You got to get it. Look, I just felt that you needed 2 cards. Okay, surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need to have quiet time, physical, peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Okay, this means and surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Playtime, recreation, rejuvenation. Mix it up, Karen. You'll get there. But like we're so driven sometimes, Karen. We get caught up and it's easy to get caught up in it and overwhelm ourselves. And it just feels like you know what I mean? This is what happens. This is why we lose the clarity, is because we get so much thoughts happening that like the goldfish in the bottom of some the goldfish. We got carp in Australia, and all they do is they stir up the mud in the bottom of the river, and then the river just looks, that muddy water, that muddy color water. Okay, I hope that's helped you. And that was a blowfish reading donated by So I've got one more donated reading to do from Cindy, and then I'll just do run-out readings, unless someone wants to donate for an extended reading. Or if someone would like to donate to pay it forward for someone else. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to for a reading for Cindy. It's in the private chat. So people, pick a number between 19 and 36. Is that a bug? Didn't get him. That's right. It's not a mozzie. So pick a number, people, between 19 and 36. And whoever gets the... It's hard. It's not easy, Karen. Karen, just go to Intuitive Focus and remember to subscribe, to follow. That would be much appreciated. Anyone, if you could follow Intuitive Focus, follow my page, that would be much appreciated. And you'll get notifications. I come on three, sometimes 4 times a week. And there's always pay it forward readings on my shows. But just remember, if you want a guaranteed reading, donate. And 37. Steffi, so close yet so far. Hey, Sushila. Pick a number between 19 and 36 for the last extended reading giveaway. But if you would like a guaranteed extended reading, please donate. PayPal links in the show notes. Thank you, Karen. So we're picking a number, people, between 19 and 36. 1936, that was before I was born. I forgot the number. I put it in the private chat, but the production manager will put it up if it comes up. There you go. Make it forward again. Thank you. Well, my brother just made me a fresh coffee, so that is awesome. I did put it in the private chat. Yes, I did put it in the private chat. Have another guess, everyone, but don't do a heap in a row. Give everyone a chance to have another guess. Oh, Julie DeLee. How are you going, Julie? How are you today? You're the proud owner. You're the proud winner of a reading, a courtesy of Cindy. Okay. Awesome. I'll play it after. Is there any questions you got? Just one in general? I'm good. Always good. Always good from Adelaide, Australia. You've been to Australia, Julie, or do you live in Australia? Where are you from? Just use the capital. You don't have to tell us exactly where you are. Don't put your address up. Are you from Australia? Bad cards. No, they're good cards. Julia, you're awake. Are you awakened? Have you just sort of woken up recently, or you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean by that terminology? You'll understand it. Well, I'm getting that you too. I'm getting that you're missing a lot of stuff out at the moment. You're missing a lot of stuff. But this, because it just feels like you're worried. You're like, oh, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? Ahead of yourself. Way ahead of yourself as far as you're in your head. You're in your head. You're worried about this. When am I going to go? This is the problem. As we get on the path, the spiritual path, and we're like, when am I going to have all these gifts? And when's this going to happen? Am I going to do this and work with these sort of people? And when's it all going to happen? And we're always looking for somewhere outside of the present moment. We're always looking at the destination. When we drive a car, when we go for a drive, say you're driving Indiana. I don't know what's in Indiana. Say you're driving to California, Mount Shasta or something like that. Right. Say you're driving to Mount Shasta. Are you going to look at a picture of Mount Shasta and drive down the road? You'll end up having a crash. Yet we do this in our life all the time. And we do it in our spiritual journey. We're like, oh yeah, this will all be sweet when I get there. This will be sweet when I've got this. It'll be so sweet. But what happens is it's about the journey. It's about being present in the journey as we're there. When we don't be present in the moment when we're in a car, we tend to have car accidents. Yet people, as far as driving their lives go, are never in the moment. Very rarely in the moment. Always somewhere else. And they wonder when we get to the end of our path, it's like, how the fuck did I get here? How did I get here? We weren't present. But at the moment, this is about getting out. This is about trying not to get ahead of yourself and go, look, there's a voice in your soul. You just need to follow that voice in your heart, that voice in your soul. Stop worrying about. No, it's about knowing yourself. You don't have to find yourself. You just have to know yourself. You have to. The best way to know yourself is to be present in the moment and work out what you're not. I feel. I can feel, but I'm not my feelings. I feel angry. Am I angry? Am I anger? No, I'm not anger. I'm me. You're not your feelings. What are feelings? Know what you are not. Who told you what to do? Ignore them. Someone should be there to assist you, to think for yourself, to grow for yourself. If they're not, because there's too much bombardment that's just happy. Oh, now I'm pissed off. Now I'm angry with myself. Now I'm angry with them. Now I'm happy. Now I'm sad. This is all over the place. And this is because overthinking everything. It's always somewhere else here. Got to start to become present. Because the moment, and it all comes down to following that voice in your soul, that voice in your heart. That's where it's a good place to start. Meditation teaches us to start to be able to use our focus to control, well, not to control, our focus to regain control of our mind, our thoughts. But most people think all their thoughts are theirs. That's hilarious. But they do. 99.9% of people think all the thoughts in their head are them. Not even fucking close. At the moment, there's some choices that you need to make. So is my cat. My cat's an empath. Are you an empath, Julia? So I tell you now, Julia, if you're an empath, stay 100 miles away from any Facebook group that is empath dealing with narcissists. Stay the fuck away from it. That is all victim mode fucking bullshit. Stay the hell away from all that crap. An empath, you're just picking up energies, okay? At the moment, look, you've got choices to make. And you're not making them. It's time to make a choice and step forward in something. Maybe you need to make a choice to move away from who's telling you what to do and do stuff for yourself, or let in another direction, do some learning here, doing some learning there. But at the moment, you're sitting on the fence and you're not making a choice. So look, the meditation is great. Keep doing it. But at the moment, you need to watch where you're putting your focus, where you're putting your energy. You read your reality, Julia. This is what you need to work out for yourself. This is what we do. Is the whole point of becoming aware is to empower oneself. Yeah. He's a narcissist. But look, you got look. A narcissist is someone with wounding, that's acting upon wounding, and then the other end is the empath, the victim that's wounded. And they're like, oh, but they do all this to me. And then the narcissist is taking the offensive, going, fucking rah, 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 don't tell me, rah, rah, rah. It's all just shifting the blame. You got two people. You got a narcissist. You got two people blaming the other person. This is like a time to grow up. So someone's a narcissist. So doesn't matter. They are what they are. These people go, my husband's a narcissist and it's so hard to live with. But then fucking leave him. Make that choice. Make your choice. People, grow up. Okay? But the moment, it's all about where your energy's going, Julia. So I was just talking Karen there. I got sidetracked. Okay? But where's your energy going? Where you're putting your focus? Where you're putting your energy at the moment? It's really important to you to focus where you're putting your energy, where you're putting your focus, your concentration. This is all the thing, because at the moment, this is why you're inside your head, because look, you follow the voice in your soul. When you follow the voice in your soul and you listen to your intuition, stay the hell out of your head too much and keep grounded, you start to flow. You start to flow ride that wave. Ride that universal wave of energy. And it feels good. It feels where you should go. Things start to move forward. Things get stagnant when we don't move in the direction that we should, because usually we choose not to for the wrong reasons. There's mozzies in here. Summer's coming in Adelaide. There was a couple of mozzies yesterday. But the moment you got your intuition, your instincts, your intuition, your inner self is talking. Yourself is talking to you, and you're ignoring it because you're being influenced either by your ego or outside sources. This is the choice that you need to make at the moment. Okay? And just remember, it's not about who's right or wrong. Things are what they are. There seems to be, you're holding on to too much stuff that seems to be, oh yeah, but I'm right about this, I'm right about it. It doesn't matter. It's just stuff. Shit's already happened. We need to let go, Julia. Just do what needs to be done. God, I'm surprised the human race has made it this far. We're all just so far in the past. So basically, you've got a lot of unlearning to do, Julia. But it's good. Yeah. People outgrow people. Most people shouldn't get married for the wrong reasons anyway. I'm not saying you did. It would have been the right reason at the time. But I'm just saying is people just want to have someone. Well, look on, you're having vivid dreams. Get on your phone, type in dream meaning for this, dream meaning for that. See what jumps out at you. See what makes sense in your situation. You see any animals, certain things, look at the representation. Not yet, Loretta. It's a good thing you come on. Okay, and I'll get your last card for you. Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be... Okay, this will be relating to something. Probably inside your head. Okay, but you have to work out where it relates. Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Okay. You hold the cards on something. Julie, just you don't need help. You just need to get a job. I don't know. That was bizarre. I think that was messing with you. Is that better? Surrender to unhealthy relationships? Well, if you want to get a job, go and get a job. It's the unknown. It's the unknown. We don't know until it happens. But you know the steps that you need to take to get the job done, Julia. Take those steps and make it happen. Manifest it. Manifest it. Learn how to manifest. Manifest it. Don't go, is it coming, or what do I have to do, and this and that. We just want to know the unknown. It's human nature, but when we want to know the unknown, we all do it, Julia. That's the I am. That's the ego trying to keep us in the known, trying to keep us in the comfort zone. That's all it is. And if we don't get on top of it, it will run us. It will run the show. And that is 99% of people. Okay? I hope that's helped you. Thank you, Julia. Just remember to subscribe and follow. And that was a reading donated by... And now I've got... let's see. I think I've got 2 more extended readings to do. I'll just check who's paid. I've got Emma pay it forward, and I've got one for Loretta. Loretta, I pay it forward. Loretta, you there? Would you like to choose someone? You said tarot cards. Cool. I got the old standards. Rider White. Rider Waite. You want to pick someone? Who has never had a reading from me? Ever. And is here watching. Batman. You've had a reading from me, Fresna. So have you, Princess. Is anyone new? Who's new? Angelita, I don't think I've read for you. You sure? Okay. Okay, this is from Loretta Husak. Has donated for this reading. So let's have a squeeze. Frana, Fernez, is that how it's said? Fernez? I'm sorry if I got the pronunciation. Farah. Okay. Okay, Farah. Okay, Farah. Farah. Farah, at the moment, you're going to get through this. Whatever you're going through at the moment, you seem to be worried about something. You're going to get through it. But more importantly, no matter what's happening in the world, what's more important is you. Farah, I wait like it feels. Look, it feels like what I'm getting is there's all these. You're going to get through it. But more importantly, what about you? Because I'm getting there seems to be patterns here that bring you into certain situations, the same sort of patterns. You always get through them, but you stress out about them. It just seems that circumstances runs riot. You're not looking after yourself properly. Okay, you're not taking care of yourself properly. You're not doing the things that you need to do for yourself at the moment. You're always looking somewhere else for things. Never looking, you're always looking at the future. I'll be all right when this happens, or when that happens, I'll do this. And if that happens, you're always somewhere else in your life, always somewhere other than where you are. And you're not seeing what's around you. There's so much interaction around you. There's so much to be grateful for that you've already got, but you always seem to be somewhere else. I'm getting impatient. Never taking time to truly know yourself. And this will manifest as a lack of discipline in areas. And at the moment, this is manifesting. This is starting. You're starting to put walls around yourself. You're starting to put guards up. You keep going the way you're going, you're going to start building walls around you. Guarded heart, not let anyone in. This is going to become counterproductive if you keep going this way. It's so important that you start looking after yourself, understanding yourself, knowing yourself. At the moment, you seem so caught up in everyone else's burdens that you leave that your stuff can become an afterthought until it reaches crisis point. Your inner self, your heart, yourself is screaming out to you to go, hey, me, help me. You're not helping yourself. Somewhere else. When's that coming? Everything's external. You need to get in contact with you. You need to start loving yourself. You need to start working on yourself. What's easier? When we do that, it stops us having to look at ourselves. Stops us having to know ourselves. Because it's very hard. It's very confronting to know oneself, to know all our bullshit. Because we spend our whole life, everyone does it. We all lie to ourselves in so many areas. Avoidance, distraction, here, there. Oh, I'm a good person. I helped out that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we all help people. We love to help people. I'm not saying that doesn't matter that you help people. What I'm saying is how do you get to know you? This is why you're not where you want to be in life right now, because you have neglected yourself. People look after their car and get it serviced regularly. Or, they clean their house every day, but themselves, they're just full of. Imagine just a car that you never got the oil changed. You didn't change, all you did is just give it a wash every once in a while and just thrash it everywhere. That's what you're doing. You're thrashing yourself out. You're neglecting yourself. And the more you do that, because you're going to become more fragile because you're neglecting yourself, then the walls start going up. You need to make that choice. You need to make that choice. I don't know, do a yoga cast, do some meditation, do some self-searching. I don't know if you do anything like that. But you need to start taking care of yourself. But you know this. Your intuition tells you this all the time. Start paying attention to it. It's trying to help you. Your inner self. More yourself. It's screaming out to you. You're screaming out to yourself. And you're not listening. People only just, people are just like, when it catches on fire, then I'll ring the fire department. And they worry about it then. And they go, oh, my house burned down. But I don't know what that is relevant. But we do that with ourselves. We're like, yeah, she'll be right. Don't worry about it. Distractions. You spend your whole life distracting yourself. It's time to stop distracting yourself and start putting some focus on you. Giving yourself time, putting yourself, okay, I got to do something for me. Half an hour a day, 10 minutes a day. Start with 10 minutes a day, but every day. If you miss a day, who gives a rat's? Do it the next day. But you've got to start continually doing something for yourself, getting yourself right. Otherwise, I might as well just pull a card and say circumstances might line up, which most people just want to hear. When the circumstances going to line up? Because the real you is just waiting, is screaming. The real you hasn't been found. You haven't let the real you out. All you've let is the autopilot. You don't even know you. You need to get to know you. All you know is the autopilot. The autopilot's got, and the excuses that the autopilot makes. It's all of us. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not about being hard on yourself. It's just about getting the work done. Putting that time in to get to know yourself. Okay? Take some time out for yourself. Look, your last card is surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Do something so much fun for yourself, okay? Do something fun for yourself. Okay, Farah? I hope that's helped you. Just remember to follow. And you get all my shows. Have some fun. There's no way around it. We get into all this trouble and all this strife because we don't do the work and we don't have the clarity and we stress the fuck out. We do it all to ourselves because we're human and that's what we've been trained to do. So we have to learn to untrain ourselves. And it's no one's... I'm not going to play the blame game. I can play the blame game on... But it's not us. We're not to blame, but we have the choice. It's about making the choice. What's done is done. It doesn't matter about the past. What is done is done. We can't change it. Farah? All we can do is make the choice in the moment. Okay? And let's help you, love. Okay, and that was from Loretta. That was from Loretta Hozak. Paid it forward reading. Thank you, Loretta. How are you going with your meditation, Loretta? Have you been doing your meditation? Just go through the ones that I sent you. And Loretta, and just pick one that you like. Just do that one. Okay. Is Mary here? Mary Greenslaw? Mary Heaven? I've got one reading to do, courtesy of Emma Tompkins. Okay, Mary, you're up. Since you were here at the start of the show. And just people, if you would like a guaranteed extended reading, please donate. The PayPal links in the show notes. If not, how long have it been? Almost 2 hours. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Can't be bothered doing any more. I will do run out readings after this. Okay. Okay, people. Okay, Mary, just give us a sec. Oh, why? That's odd. My frankincense went out. How's this for chunky frankincense? That big chunky frankincense. What is it? What's it? What's that brand? Banjara. Yeah. That's good incense. That is big chunky incense. Okay. Oh, you love the smell of Palo Santo. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. What's happening in your neck of the woods, Mary? Is there anything you wanted to know about? Where are you at? Well, the first card just said to me, said, you know better. There's wisdom inside of you, Mary. You know how you've got a fair idea how things are going to play out. You get a fair idea where your choices are leading you at the moment. You're not alone. The universe is with you. The universe is looking after you, but at the moment, there's some stuff happening. And it's not a time. We can bitch about it. We can point the finger. We can go here. We can go there. We can go, yeah, that motherfucker over there, fucking bills. We can go this and that. And we can go external. But I'm feeling that you got yourself into this. You can get yourself out. But what we have to look is there is always something to learn in every situation. Everything happens for a reason. And this is something for you to learn. You know, a lot of the time people just want me to pull a card and goes, when's the universe going to rescue me? And it's more of a case of the universe is going to go, you know what? I'm going to let them swim back to shore. That way, next time they might check the boat over better before they go sailing, or they might learn how to swim. Okay? There's always something to be learned. And the moment, whatever you're happening is this you're going through a lesson at the moment, and there's something that you need to go deep down inside. You need to have a cold, hard look at what's going on. And you're going to make that choice. You're going to find out, okay, it's not about playing the blame game. It's just about having a look how things got into there and being more the wiser. The first card is the wise one. Grow within your current situation. So the card's dobbing on you. But what I always find curious is usually when I get a card that says, hey, listen to your gut instinct. Listen. It comes out inverted usually after this. I got the medicine mother. Honor you in knowing. You know exactly what the go is. But we're going to be careful we don't go into the, we go external trying to reason it and trying to go, oh, yeah, that's just that. Hey, look. And we try to reason these things. And then we don't grow within our current situation. And then what happens is because we don't shift, we remain at the frequency that drew us to that in the first place, or we make the same choices that lead us into the same situation. That's why we repeat the lessons. That's why you have to learn the lessons. That's why we have to grow. It's easier to do the work and just grow. And then watch the magical life unlock. But the moment yourself is I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. Yourself is talking to you. It's been talking to you. It's been explaining it to you. It's been getting, you're like, yeah, no, push it out. You're pushing out your biggest asset at the moment, Mary. All you people have got it. You've all got that wisdom. You've all got that knowledge, that inner knowledge. It speaks to us all the time. We tune it out. We feel our head for shit. We listen to the ego. instead of listening to our inner knowing and then go, woe is me. Sometimes we need some encouragement, and it's all cool, we're only human and all that, but you need to start listening to the right voice, the right dialogue. And you all know which the right dialogue is. Because the only time we don't know what the right dialogue is when we've got 1,000 things in our head, or two, the ego's telling us the right dialogue in our head is the unknown and to stay away from it. We do it all the time. Why do I know this? Because I fucking do it too. Gotta pull myself up and go. And the next card came out, just said the same thing. Trust your instincts. Trust your inner knowing. They're all inverted. They're all there, going, Mary, Mary, Mary. You hold all the cards. You have all the knowledge. You have all the wisdom. Everything is in front of you. Everything you need is within. Stop looking without, Mary. Stop looking outwards. Start looking within. It's all there. It's screaming out to you. Everyone's looking for the cheat sheets. You know, the cheat sheets for the computer game. My God, it's built into us, people. It's built into us. But you get a book, you get like 1,000 pieces of paper with the writing on it, and you just throw it in a pile and scatter it all over the floor. When you need something, where are you going to find it? You won't be able to find it. But that's most of us. So that's how you find yourself in spirituality. You go through every bit of paper and go, don't need that, in the bin. Don't need that, in the bin. Another lesson, next bit of paper. Yep, that's not helping me. In the bin. Into we're left with what truly assists us. That's the process, Mary. That's the process that you're on. But what did I say? Everything before but is all bullshit. No. Just the next card that came up says, is the Lord. Take charge with authority. You hold the keys. You hold the power, Mary. It's all you. You need to empower yourself. Become accountable. It's not about... We're accountable for everything, but it's just... That's the interface. That's what works. That's what keeps us internal in knowing instead of external and blaming. Okay? So it's time to make that choice. Time to take charge, Mary. And that's it. We're just going to make peace with that, Mary. Just going to make peace with it. Things are what they are. Time to tune in. Time to work on your intuition. I got a heap of videos. I've got a heap of videos, Mary, on my YouTube channel. Okay? I've got to do some more, but they're very short. They're like 5 minutes each. Some of them aren't even that. Some of them are just over. Okay? And what I'm going to do for you is... Where is it? Copy. Look, this is from a playlist that I've got on my YouTube channel. These are just some basics. Okay, I've got a ton more to do to add up, but these are just some basics on just basics of ego, basics of consciousness, just the easy stuff. Well, it's not the easy stuff, just the basics. And if you don't know them, it's you can save yourself years by just having a look. And they're short, to the point, no bullshit around. A bit outdated, but. And your last card, Mary. Surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people and activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Where energy flows, energy grows. Grow the good stuff, Mary. Grow the good stuff. Grow the good stuff. I hope that's helped you. And that was donated by Emma Tonkins. Emma Thompson. Tonkins. You're welcome, Mary. And I'll just check. Okay, no more. Okay, now if you have not had a reading and you want a quick run out reading, put a 1 just once. You only need to do it once. Okay, because Cindy will start up and she'll go through them. Okay, so just do it once. If you have not had a reading and you would like a reading, a short run out reading, put a 1 in the comment section. Just once. I know there's going to be some blowback because I know some of you are just shit stirrers. Some of you are cool, but. And so 1 in the comment sections if you have not had a reading and you would like a quick one. And we call this run out readings. So grab yourself a can of intuitive focus and sit down and enjoy the run out reading. And while people are just doing that, I'm going to play you a little thing. And they're available from my website. I have to interview because each one is a healing. Basically, it's a massive healing session in a bag. Very powerful tools, block out energies. So if you're an empath, that's a game changer if you're a strong empath. That can, these things, just read the some of the testimonies, and then yeah, I've got testimonies everywhere. Should update them. But if you're interested in one of those, what you do is you go into my website, go into book a session, just look around services. I think in the service session, or so you go down the pouches and you book a session. A pouch session is a quick 15-minute session, and I go through the pouch with you and what you need, because each one goes through multiple rituals and ceremonies. They're very powerful tools, and they're all custom made to the specific person, bound to you and your family DNA. So they become they're an artifact. a family artifact. Okay. So, hey, Mandy, how you going, gorgeous? When are you going to ring me? Mandy, I'll do your mates rates for your pouch. Ignore the price on the website. You get mates rates. Only because I like you. Friday tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm available tomorrow. Sorry, I leave now, but just need to see my grandmother. Not a problem, Karen. Okay, Mandy, you get to choose which cards. Which cards for the run-out readings? Not those. Yeah. Those ones? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just in the garden tomorrow doing a few things. Okay. The Guidance Oracle with the Love Heart or the Happy Traveler? Which ones, Mandy, are we going to use for the run-out readings? It's up to you. Oracle Guidance or the Traveler Oracle? Okay. Oh, fine. I'll just put those back there. Don't need Seeker's Oracle. Okay, Mandy. You need to speak up. There's something you're not speaking. This I don't know if it's a bit of negativity or there's something that's not sitting right with you, and and you need to start. There's something that you need to work on communication with. You need to get something across, Mandy, and you're sitting on it. You're going, man, I'm not going to say that. I don't think I should say that. But yeah, look at the connection that surrounds you. Use your voice. It's time to speak up. Communication is the key, and that is inverted. That is a non-happening at the moment. But look, this will teach you something. If you communicate this, if you just be honest and communicate, people know where you stand, know what the goal is. This will show you something. You will learn from this. Spread your wings, take flight. There are no limitations. But when we bite our tongue and we don't speak our truth, what we do is we clip our wings. Okay? Hope that's helped. Next one, Cindy. Roxy Lee, how you going, gorgeous? You're welcome, Mandy. There's some new. Look, Roxy Lee, there's some new beginnings. There's something new that is going to start around you if you're moving into not so much project. It could be projects, but there's things are going to get shaken up, and you're going to be getting some news soon. Okay, and it's going to just shake things up. You got something new coming in to shake things up at the moment, and your first at the moment, and when this first happens, you're gonna overthink it, and you're gonna overthink it, and you're gonna stress yourself out, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck? Oh, I don't need this." You're just gonna go to a bad headspace about it. Okay, if you can stay away and just keep positive and just go, "Hey, yeah, just shit happening, all good, whatever. Let's just plot on, move forward." Then you'll get through it with ease. Okay, this is up to you. But you just need to be positive and move through whatever's coming. It doesn't feel like something's bad. It's just unexpected. It's just going to shake things up a bit. Could shake things in a good way, shake things in a bad way. That's up to you. You hold the cards on how you react to it. So if you hold your composure, react strong, don't let it get to you, and go, yeah, whatever, then you'll be right. But this has the potential to stress you out if you choose to stress out about it. So the choice is yours. Okay? I've got the mountain inverted. Here, you're a tower of strength. Push forward. Use wisdom and determination to help you reach your desired outcome. Okay? So it's game on, Roxy. Game on. Hope that helps you. Next. Angelita. Ooh, love heart. Thank you. Angelita, stop messing around. Stop bloody messing around. Okay? Stop being silly and worrying about things that don't need worrying about. Stop stressing and putting energy where you don't need to put energy. You're overthinking in areas. You're biting your tongue. You need things are getting. You need to step out. You need to find something new. You need to step out. You need to find something new. You need to be creative. You need to find something new. You need to shake things up. Okay? You need to shake things up. Because what's happening is yeah, I know you're bored, but it's your choice. It's time to expand. It's time to learn something new. On the palette, it's inverted. Be creative. Express yourself. Learn something new. This is inverted. Your job is no longer in sync with your vibration. And as long as you stay there, it will do your head in. Unless you rearrange your whole work. Just manifest it. It's up to you. You need to make some changes there, Angelita. Okay. Hope that's helped you. Next. Hey, Sophia. Sophia. Sophia, there's changes that need to be made. There's changes that you need to make to your life. There needs to be a shift. I'm getting perception. Just the whole way you look at things. Things are just going around and around and around. There's something that if you don't shift your perception, if you don't change your focus, this is going to be continual. Get used to it. Circles, circles, circles. It feels like you're shooting yourself in the foot somewhere. Princess Sophia, feels like you're shooting yourself in the foot. And if you want things to change, you need to change. And read the fine print before making any agreements or signing any papers at the moment. Okay? Needs to be special attention on any agreements that you're putting a pen to ink on at the moment. Okay? Hope this helps you. Next. Amanda Hug and Kiss. Hey, Cheesecake Girl. Wear your pouch more often, Amanda. Stop taking up other people's energies. You're taking too much of other people's shit. At the moment, it's leaving stains on you. Thoughts, incoming energies. It feels like there's thoughts coming in from other people thinking about you, and you're starting to pick up on other people's energies, and you're taking this like, oh, why am I feeling this way? Just like, return to sender. Push it back. At the moment, you're still taking on too much energy from other people and surrounding areas, and it's not your energy. Understand that it's not your energy. You are not. Okay, you are not your feelings. Okay, you're not your energy. You're taking on too much that is not yours, and this is affecting your joy and affecting your potential for longevity, potential for a lot of stuff. Okay, so just be mindful of that and get on top of that. Just brush it off, go boom, turn it back to sender. You'll be right. You'll be right. You just seem to be taking on stuff that's not yours at the moment. But you're working on that. You'll work that out. and then you forget, and then you work it out again. Then you'll have a coffee, a slice of cheesecake, and forget, and then you'll remember. And you'll go, more importantly, I remember I've still got cheesecake. Yeah, I hope that's helped you. New Earth School. Hello.
What? Are you sure you're ahead of me?
Ask him. Ask him. Saliso. Selectio. Ask him. Let's see if he deflects. See if he deflects. See if he answers it. Communicate with him. He's human. You're a human. Okay, New Earth School. New Earth School. Look at what you're getting into in your New Earth School. It feels like there's something that you're relying. Feels like there's something coming in. You're thinking this is a bit of a savior because you don't want to have to deal with it, but you need to be very mindful of any agreements, any contracts, or just entering into putting pen to paper with anything at the moment. There's something you're not seeing. It might look good in the short term, but in the long term, it's going to be coming in. It's not going to fit in the long term. But it might work in the short term, but just don't go. If you're signing anything, just make sure it's short term at the moment, just to see how it pans out. With whatever you're doing, and get some creativity on. You're being called to learn something new, to expand your horizons. This will get you a bit of out. This will, you need to get out of. You need to get something in your new. You need to shake things up a bit. Be creative. Express yourself somehow. Just shake things up. Step it up a level, and this will help you immensely. I hope that's helped you. Next. Well, I don't know. You tell me. Use your intuition, New Earth School. Or get a private reading with me, and we can look deeper into it. It's only 2-card run-out reading. The Inkwell and Quill, contracts, and be more creative. Don't know. Didn't go that far into it. But if your intuition's pointing there, clear your mind and see what you can come up with. Is that it, Cindy? So thank you, people, for coming tonight. It's been a pleasure to read for you, and I'll be on Sunday nights. On it's Sunday at 7. Earlier than I am tonight. If you would like to book me for a free reading, or you would like to look at the psychic defense pouches, they basically are an energy buffer, and they help you become centered and grounded, and they can be a real game changer. Amazing tools. Very underrated for what they do. Okay, so I'll see you next. Don't remember to like, subscribe, and do all that sort of stuff. And yeah, tell your friends. And don't forget, you can book me for private sessions and go right more into depth. So thanks for coming, everyone. Have a lovely time, and I'll see you next time I'm looking at you. Bye.